Pippin, the owner of Lakers Company, wants to maintain a petty cash for the company's small purchases. He wants to keep track of these transactions every month, so he creates a record of its small purchases in a Google Sheet where he enters the date, the supplier, the transactions, the net amount, GST, the total amount, as well as the account code. At the end of the month, Pippin sum up the amount like so: total net amount, total GST, and the total amount. Now, how does Pippin record its petty cash transactions in Xero? He has the option to record these transactions at the end of every month as manual journals in Xero by going to Accounting, then Manual Journals. So from here, just hit the New Journal tab and then enter all the fields necessary. So for purposes of this video, there is already a September 23 petty cash transactions manual journal. If we will just put this to edit mode, the narration states the record September 23 petty cash transactions dated 30th of September. Then the descriptions were entered as well as the account code, and these transactions attracts GST. So these transactions were gotten from Pippin's petty cash September 23 Google Sheet, wherein the total amount of the transaction is 114.79 inclusive of GST. So the total here is 114.79 with GST. And the descriptions were coded to their corresponding account codes. This is Woolworths is for office expense, postage is for freight and courier, parking is a motor vehicle expense, office works is for printing and stationery. And then all expense items are debited, and then the petty cash account is credited, because for every expense transaction, it decreases the petty cash balance since it's a current asset with normal debit balance. If we will just post this, and then Pippin opted to replenish the petty cash account when it reaches a certain balance. Let's say when the balance reaches $50, he replenished a standard amount of $200 from its Lakers business bank account. So that action triggers a spent money bank feed in the bank recon dashboard, which is this one. So Pippin uses a description BankWest ATM for the petty cash transaction. So to reconcile this, just type petty cash and then code it to petty cash account straight away. So it's a bus excluded, and then hit OK. So that action of crediting the business bank account and debiting petty cash account means the petty cash was brought to a desired monthly balance, which is enough for Lakers next month's petty cash transactions. So to sum up, Pippin records its petty cash by keeping a Google Sheet for the month for its petty cash transactions, creates a manual journal for all expenses made through petty cash, and then replenishing petty cash account so the cash balance is ready for the next month's transactions. That's how Pippin records its petty cash transactions in Xero.